Okay, the crisis at the southern border been getting worse by the day ever since Joe Biden took office a year and a day ago, doing away with many of Donald Trump's border policies.
Yeah, and for more, let's bring in former acting Border Patrol Commissioner and Newsmax contributor Mark Morgan. Mark, good morning. Mark, in President Biden's press conference earlier this week, he didn't mention the disaster at the border. He didn't talk about crime. Why do you think the administration is ignoring these major problems that's affecting everyone here in the United States?
Because if they didn't ignore it, they'd have to actually admit the reality of what's happening on our southwest border, that because of their strategy, because of their policies, they have created the most unmitigated catastrophe on our southwest border that we've seen in our lifetime. And that's not hyperbole. Those aren't my words. Those are backed up by facts. 2 million apprehensions in the first 12 months, 600,000 gotaways, 400,000 turnbacks. That's 3 million migrants that tried to illegally break into our country the first 12 months of this administration. That's why they're ignoring it.
So, Mark, we've talked about this, ad nauseum for the last year because it's such a big issue that the left just doesn't want to address. Joe Biden did not bring it up once during that press conference, if you want to call it, from 2 nights ago. My question, in 2022, what if he fine? Don't bring up the 2 million illegal migrants that have crossed into our country over the last year. Forget about the 2 million, which is amazing to say. What about just going down there, visiting the border as president of the United States, visit the border and confront the drug crisis? Over 100 million overdose deaths in 21. We're on track for more in 2022. Why not pivot to at least that, taking that angle?
Rob, I think that is one of the main questions that gets me so fired up and so frustrated. And and quite frankly, disgusted. Because, look, they know this, that when you open your borders up to one crisis or one threat, in this case, illegal immigration, 2 million, they know that they're opening their border up to the vast set of complex threats that we face because Border Patrol agents are pulled off the line to deal and process with the migrants. That leaves large areas of border wide open, unpatrolled, unmonitored. And what happens, Rob? Just as you said, drugs are pouring into this country. We know last year, 100,000 Americans died because of drug overdoses. We have criminal aliens pouring in. We have gang members that are pouring in. We have an increase to our national security vulnerability because of the gaps in our border. And real quick, here's another thing that this administration will never mention and be honest with the American people: the actual tragedies to the migrants themselves. Believe it or not, CNN actually did a news report that talked about the 600 migrants that died trying to illegally enter the southwest border this 12 months. But you'll never hear that from this administration.
Yeah, right. You don't hear about the kids that they bring over too and the conditions that they're going through. Mark, we have about 30 seconds. Nothing's changing. How bad is it going to get?
Look, all the stats, so it's going to continue to get worse. Look, they still haven't released the December numbers, but they had to through actually a court filing. We got a copy of that. It shows the numbers are continuing to increase. We've got another caravan that's forming in the Northern Triangle countries. All indicators, this is not stopping because, again, the migrants in the entire world know that our borders are open. Now's the time to come.
Wow. All right, Mark Morgan, good to see you again. Have a great weekend. We appreciate the update. Look forward to seeing you again real soon.
Thank you.